Hello everyone. Whenever someone from PACE visits your school, we tell a story or teach a truth from the Bible, the book that's special to Christians. You see, even though the Bible was written many centuries ago, it helps people think about what God is like and how He wants people to live their lives today.
It's amazing how relevant the Bible is to the sorts of challenges we face. It even has some important things to say that can help and guide us as we get ready to move up to secondary school.
In the first part of the Bible, the Old Testament, there's a book called Daniel, which is named after its central character. At the start of the book, Daniel is a young person, not much older than you. And guess what? He's about to start a new school. Well, sort of.
Daniel's people had been taken away from their homeland to live in a new place, a kingdom called Babylonia. Daniel, along with some others, were going to be trained up by learning new things and developing new skills. Hey, we could almost say that they were starting at Babylon High or Babylonia Academy.
Daniel and his friends were given an amazing opportunity to learn, to grow, to meet new people and develop new skills. And they decided they would make the most of the opportunity. That's a really good attitude for us to have too. School can be a brilliant stepping stone for us to move forwards towards the dreams and aspirations we have for the future.
It's worth noting that from the very beginning, Daniel made really wise choices about the sort of people he would spend time with. That's so important for us too. As you sit in the room where you are just now, there are all sorts of people sat nearby. Some will be good friends of yours, maybe people you'd never even met before starting your primary school.
I wonder who you'll make friends with at your new school. When you move to your new school, there may be people from your old school there, but there will also be a whole new group of people too. Choose your friends wisely. Friends are a really important influence on us, often for good, but sometimes for bad.
Don't forget that there will be other people there feeling exactly the same way as you do, whether it's excited, nervous, a bit scared, or ready for an adventure. Be on the lookout for people who can be a really good influence on you and who you can help too.
Daniel's three closest friends had brilliant names: Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego. I'd be really surprised if there was anyone with those names in your tutor group. But whatever their names turn out to be, you'll find people who can help you to find your way around the school and work out what to do and what not to do.
One thing you'll need to find out about is what happens at break and lunch times, like where to find the canteen to get food and how the canteen system works.
In the story of Daniel, the friends faced an unexpected challenge when it came to meal times. You see, the students at Babylonia Academy were given some really special food to eat, food and drink that had come from the king's table.
Now this food had already been offered to the Babylonian gods, and so to Daniel and his friends it would have gone against their beliefs to accept it. They all believed it was really important to be true to their own faith in God and not be pressurized into changing.
Maybe you have big questions about God, faith, and what life is all about. This stage of your education is a great time to be asking those sorts of questions. You may well find someone from the PACE team visiting your RE lessons or running a lunchtime club to help people find answers to some of those big questions. It would be great to see you.
It's interesting to see how polite and respectful Daniel and co were in dealing with the problem they faced about the food. That's a great lesson for us in a new school with different ways of doing things. Be respectful and ready to ask questions and discover the best way forward.
The servant who brought the king's special food to Daniel and his friends was worried that if they refused to eat that food, they would struggle to learn and look worse than all the others. But Daniel suggested that he and his friends just eat vegetables and drink water for 10 days instead, and the servant agreed.
After 10 days, Daniel and his friends were not only healthy and well-nourished, they had flourished. They were rewarded for their honesty and integrity and also their faith in God. As time went by, these guys really grew in their knowledge and understanding and made the most of the opportunities they were given.
So, What can we learn from these guys who lived 2,600 miles away and 2,600 years ago? Well, firstly, make the most of the opportunities your new school offers. Approach this new chapter with a really positive attitude and plenty of enthusiasm.
Next, choose your friends wisely. Spend time with people who can help you make good choices and also find the answers to the many questions you will all have. You can be an amazing help to them too.
Remember, there will be new and different ways of doing things. Don't be afraid to ask for help.
And most importantly, be true to who you are. Don't let others pressurize you into believing things or behaving in ways that are wrong.
Your positive attitude, effort, honesty and integrity will be rewarded. So go for it.